please. No more short talk. You're all tiny.
Considering you're the big one.
6'2".
All right, who wants to say hi right now?
Hello.
Hello.
Mic check.
Hey yo.
Mic check, vibe check.
Mic check, vibe check, indeed.
Oh. Hi.
Ayame!
Ayame Estate. Hello.
Hello there.
Welcome
dear.
to
How
this
you doing?
nonsense.
Oh shit! No, not Hayami. That's Bene's wife. And the bane of my existence.
Oh.
Is that bad?
Oh.
It's in a funny way. Hayami has sent Gabby multiple Nerf guns.
Oh, I like this one already.
What's wrong with the Nerf gun though?
It's not. I mean, it's not.
It's Nerf for nothing.
It's not licensed Nerf guns. It's the ones that have like the little shell ejection ones.
Oh, it's the off-brand.
Remember-
It's the off-brand nail 'em in the head ones. Oh, okay.
Yes, the ones that actually look like guns.
Hey, remember,
He has been
those motorized Nerf guns, you can pop out the motor, and the airline on it actually is compatible with CO2 tanks.
Don't give her any ideas. Do not give them any ideas.
Oh.
Please. For the love of
The
God.
air-
Oh.
The average
Oh.
Nerf gun can handle, its internals can handle between 15 to 30 PSI, just so you know.
Ask
I
him how he
used to
knows.
Do this kind of stuff.
I know, because I've blown up a Nerf gun.
Same.
Hey, Odd Bob, how you doing?
Also, hey everyone. So, yes, the tech talk here is apt because we are learning RPGs with mechs.
Yes, indeed.
And
Tonight,
war
we're,
crimes.
tonight we're going to be doing a couple of things. Number one, we're going to be setting up Kinky Cow with their RPG character for our TTRPG. That's going to be starting in March, where we're going to be playing in the universe of Battletech. This is for all the short jokes, dear. And she spelled that with D-E-E-R, so I know that's for you, Bart.
Shit. Damn it. I knew those short jokes were going to come and bite me in the ass.
Why you think I said I tagged you back? She's here. Ha
Damn it.
Ah. Okay, so Kinky. We can do this one of a few things. How familiar are you with the universe of Battletech?
Other than basic lore and like a couple pages in the book, nothing. I basically read up on the structure of the houses and some of the mechs. That was about it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at the character sheet, and we can get started. First of all, do you have a rough idea as to what kind of character you want to play?
Well, do you mean personality-wise or
No, I
combat-wise?
meant I mean, are you looking to be a mech pilot? Are you looking to be an infiltrator? Are you looking to be a merchant? What are you looking to do? How do you want to start in this?
Well, I guess as I'm starting and I don't know much about it, I don't think I should really jump heads first into a mech, because that just seems like it's going to be more to manage. So I guess I'd go with either a merchant or an infiltrator.
All right, let me just find a merchant example, or
yeah, let me ask, is there any sort of grenadier, like blowing stuff up kind of deals in this?
yeah, go ahead and ask Bart about the fact that he made a mech pilot who can't pilot.
What?
Okay, let me explain. So, my character, who I named Satsujin, which I looked it up because Gabby's the one who recommended the name Satsujin. Satsujin means murderer in Japanese, which works perfectly for my dumbass because I min-maxed without really thinking about it. With NA.
So, is he piloting a mech like Manual Sam?
No, it's more like I'm piloting a mech and the controls look like the what is it called? Like
the
little
Fisher-Price.
steering wheel. Yeah, the Fisher-Price steering wheel.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Oh, that's
No, he drives a mech like Toons is the driving cat.
Yeah, but no, here's the scary thing. My attributes. 3 in strength, 1 in reflex, 1 in intelligence, 1 in will, 4 in charisma, 1 in edge. That allows me to have a 9 in heavy weapons, a 4 total in gunnery, a 9 in intimidation, a 5 in protocol or etiquette, and not to mention I basically Lord Death of Murder Mountain. Is that
Something
accurate, Laz?
You're basically a master interrogator, is what you are. And if you're talking about Lord
Until
Death
he
of,
mistakes the fire button for the eject button.
yeah, that's going to happen at least once.
I is orc.
Hey, you do not
Well,
insult
then
the
you should be
DACA.
fine. You're fungus based.
Yeah. I got shrooms. I is orc. Gotta have the daka.
Oh, let's go.
Like, I specialize in heavy weapons. But yet I cannot pilot my damn thing.
Oh, no.
Damn it. Okay, hold on. Something is not on. I had everything on except the critical things. I hate this.
All good. I mean,
I wonder why the
Scuff
random
is-
sound didn't turn on.
Oh.
if you don't mind, if I do edit this down, I could always add some random stuff myself.
You could. That
Yeah,
might
like
alternate.
maybe make NA look taller.
Okay, that's kind of
Okay.
funny. My ad block works on Kick. I apologize. I didn't realize it did, but it doesn't work on Twitch.
Oof.
Well, of course, it doesn't work on Twitch.
You know, like, don't worry about it. It's just, we can always use our wits if we have any, I think. Do we? Like,
Use
hold on.
our wits. That sounds great.
My wits involve gunpowder, C4, plastic explosives, and weaponized napalm.
Oh, you and I are going to get along. You and I are going to
Because
get along nicely.
apparently,
Okay.
dropping napalm on people is not a violation of the Geneva Convention.
Gabby is looking at me with evil eyes. Not a deer.
Yeah.
I got a feeling
That is
that not a
me.
deer is a deer.
I'm not a deer.
So if you guys ever have to go to war, remember that.
All right.
Dropping napalm on enemy combatants is not considered a war crime.
Technically, it isn't. However,
Okay, so
Okay, so gang.
gang, gang.
All right.
yeah.
So we've got a couple of examples of things like here. We got a tanker. Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's see. We've got just regular foot
We
soldier.
have a mole in the group.
Oh,
It's your
Mo-
boy.
mole.
We have-
I apologize
Mole
for
in-
taking a hot minute.
We have a mole in the squadron, and I suspect I know who it is.
It's not me.
Wasn't me.
But it wasn't me.
All right. So yeah, we were just talking about the absolutely brilliant character that Bart has come up with for this campaign.
Now I have Shaggy playing in my head.
So what's this one? Ooh, what? I'm seeing on the screen on the Twitch, and I see a different
Yeah, I'm
character
doing-
popping up.
Yeah, I'm going through the MechWarrior Destiny book right now, looking at potential characters. These are archetypes that they include, so that you have an idea as to what they are. We've got aerospace
Hey.
pilots if you want to play like
Aaron.
Luke Skywalker or Wedge Antilles.
It's a Karen. She wants to speak to your manager.
That is not the Karen haircut. The Karen haircut is much more poofy and comb
No,
to the
it
side.
No, her name is Karen.
Oh,
Mara Wildcard.
No, the one before that, the chick in the black leather.
oh God. An assassin
Wait.
Karen.
Oh no.
Oh my god. No.
Oh,
We can't.
They have grown too strong.
oh. Zion Femboy VT, thank you for joining us.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Okay, so Kinky, has anything caught your attention yet?
Well, the Karen has. I'm currently reading the information. Assassin, Demolist, list.
Oh, it's pronounced Shion, as they say.
Saboteur.
Yeah.
Kevin Duranis grew up on the Nakamura, a civilian jump ship operating primarily within the Draconis Combine. Her parents asked her friend Taisho.
Well, I'm just reading the tags, and it's like Demolitionist, Stealth, Spy, Chameleon,
Oh.
Saboteur. What I understand is stabby and explode and likes to not get noticed.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, you're the quiet to
My loud.
the quiet to his loud. Yeah,
No. Yes.
the pasta has been disrespected. What are you going to do?
I did not disrespect pasta. I was trying something new.
I mean, don't worry about it. Like,
All right, let me ask you this: are you talking about the meal pasta, or are you talking about my friend pasta?
The meal pasta.
nah.
All right.
The pasta dish I made. The what is it? The curry pasta.
He's a real imposter, if you catch my drift.
Oh,
Reminds me of what I made for dinner last night.
oh.
Of
I'm sorry.
everything I've been reading, I'm leading towards the actual assassin. So
All right. Well, we can definitely use the assassin stats as a jumping off point. So, including positive and negative traits. All right. Let me go ahead and tick tock, tick tock,
Tickety-tockety, tick, tick, tick.
tock, tick tock. Okay.
I see your pasta, and I raise you an abomination of a pizza.
Oh god.
All right. All right, Kinky, right off the bat, what would you like your character's name to be?
Give me a sec. I actually had all this already picked out.
Pick the big boom.
Listen, if I'm picking some kind of artillery, run.
Just remember, artillery is to whom it may concern. I casually walk in here on a Thursday night just to witness some gobbledygoo disrespecting pasta. What's the matter, you?
Oh, let me try and read that more Chicago like. I casually walk in here Thursday night just to witness some gabagool disrespected pasta. What's the matter with you?
Okay.
Shion,
this
thank you
is
for the
pronounced-
thank you for the chocolate.
Okay, this is pronounced Et Adam Bovis.
How is it pronounced?
Et Atam Bovis.
Ed Atom.
I sent you the spelling on Discord.
Okay.
And for anyone wondering, it's Latin.
Ed Atom. Does that sound? You said it's Latin, right?
Yes.
Oh no,
Can you
I
actually
could.
put it?
Hold on, I'm gonna tell you what it says in a moment because I'm gonna put it in the translator. And if this is what I think it is, I'm going to laugh and be not quite upset.
Because it does sound familiar as hell.
English. No, this Latin to English. Google Translate. No, Latin.
I can tell you now, Google Translate isn't gonna translate it correct.
Yeah, but it will be funny.
Okay.
Funny as always. The rule of funny outweighs the rule of cool.
And beef fat.
It actually translates to fat cow.
Fat cow. You know what? Works.
Okay.
All right, so, but I have that on the notes now. As far as factions are concerned, I'm trying to start everyone as basically mercenaries, unaffiliated, but if you want to have a faction history, let me know.
Being unaffiliated.
Just permanently unaffiliated, pure mercenary.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with being a merc.
Yeah.
It's better than being short.
Also, in response to your noodles, I posted something I made in my air fryer.
The meat bread? That actually looks pretty good.
Yep, that's made out of beef, by the way.
Ooh.
That is honey glazed beef.
That's not bad.
Sounds so good.
All right, you're gonna need to include stills of this food in the video, then.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I'm seeing it. I'm doing it. Like, hold on. Mechanized beef noms. Let's do this.
Yes.
Wait, what's getting included in the video?
The images of the food that's currently in here, except for that abomination pizza. Kinky. What the?
Oh, you think that? You
Kinky,
think that's
your
bad?
meat is getting added to the video. Pause.
As
Yeah,
long
your
as you
meat
don't
is getting
slap
added
it
to the video.
As long as you don't
Okay.
slap it around.
Okay,
The other pizza I
Kinky,
had.
what's your character's age?
You know what? Let's go with 30. Let me do some math. Let's go with 36.
The cow is hidden by. Oh yeah. Okay. So hold on.
69. Whoa.
69.
Nice.
Hey, Kinky, you're gonna have to ride on my chest for a little while. Who else wants to ride on my chest? Since you're gonna get covered by the chat.
I'll ride on your head.
You know what? You know what?
If you guys
The mole
think
stands politely to the side.
If you guys think that pizza was bad, as soon as it lets me actually post it here.
All right, here y'all. You're all riding on me now.
Hey, Laz,
Ben's on the
Laz, I
right.
guess this
Kinky's
means
on the
I'm-
left.
And Bart's on your mind.
Yeah, Bart looking head ass.
Okay. This pizza's such an abomination, even Discord wouldn't let me share it here. Let's see if this works.
Hey Laz,
now.
I'm now your voice of. I am now your self-conscience.
There we
I'm
go.
telling you, commit war crimes.
Here is a kiwi, pineapple, banana, and strawberry pizza.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, and he censored it too.
Oh god, that is.
Oh
disgusting.
god, that is horrifying.
Okay.
Laz, put Kinky in the trash.
I have no trash
no.
can.
No.
Can we
we're setting this
can
on
we
fire.
ban the cow for pizza crimes?
Here, I'll do something even better.
Hey, you know what? This
Do
isn't
something even better.
this isn't a competition.
Why? Why? Like, I'm about to have an existential crisis in this chat. What is this?
Quick, let's
Future
All
me,
right.
point this out in the middle of the screen. This is cursed.
This is the dumbest thing ever.
You know what? I'm gonna send a picture of that to Jay Sizzle. I'm just with no context even. He's just gonna receive this image in his messages.
Campaign hasn't even started yet. The war crimes are already under.
No,
Fact.
no, Hayami. No, we do not need to get me in trouble with my wife. Please.
Ooh.
Please. I don't
Okay.
want to get hit in the head with a plushie. I don't want
All right.
that.
Kinky. Age.
That's-
Now.
I said the age. 36.
What? 36?
Old! Old!
They ain't sagging yet.
All right, let's see. Age 36, experience. I'm gonna need to take a look here.
If he wants a high-powered plushie cannon, just get one of those Nerf air blasters. You can fit most plushes in those no problem, and they compress enough air to send them flying decently. I've pegged someone across the house with one of those.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's see. Okay, experience level green, regular. Would you consider yourself a veteran?
I just got hit in the face with a plushie.
Well, considering the character's gonna be in the 30s, I'd assume so. At the bare minimum, experienced. Because if they're in the 30s, they've definitely been in the field for a while.
Especially considering the state of the image sphere. And veteran.
Shit sucks, doesn't it?
All right, so that'll get you 7 attribute points, 16 skill points, 3 weapons, and 3 hardware points. So
Okay.
we'll go over that in just a little bit. Let's see. Height and weight.
Since I plan on playing as a female, I guess let's make her 5'6", and
5 foot.
roughly, let's say 109 pounds.
109 pounds.
Well, what's that translate to kilograms? Well, no, I think we're all in America. We can use the language.
Not
of
American.
Lucky you.
Canadian, you fuck.
Well, looks like you're gonna have to learn how to convert kilometers to hot dogs and football fields.
Or
All right.
Or war
we
crimes.
could not choose the stupid math, and you guys could learn how to do proper snow math. Just saying. Just
Okay,
saying.
tea drinker.
The wrong country.
Wrong group.
Shit.
Not
Maple
be
drinker.
measuring my yard. And
You know what?
Newsant-
You know what? If you keep this up, I'm going to have to start talking about the maple syrup mafia.
The what?
Don't you talk about them like that.
Hey, but hey, you got to give Canadians this. It's a nation so freaky, their national animal is the beaver.
It's also
man.
war criminals.
You got
Which
a
I
fucking problem with that?
Which I respect. I respect that they got war criminals.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're talking about a country where they, you know, the entire first draft of the Geneva Conventions was, okay, what did Canada do?
Exactly.
Yeah, fun fact for people that don't know, Canada is the main reason for the majority of the additions and corrections to the Geneva Convention.
Yeah. They got
Listen,
to do
it's
all the
not
fun
my
stuff first.
fucking fault that the Germans didn't know that there were grenades in the cans, okay? And just to let you all know, it's not cheating
Uh-oh.
to bring in a
Any left?
shotgun into a trench, okay?
Well, yeah, but that was our shtick, not yours.
Care to explain when the Canadians mixed the flamethrower with a napalm cannon?
You guys
Don't
got
fuck
to
with
do
our
all the
stuff.
fun shit first.
Don't fuck with
All
our
right.
stuff.
Yeah, but
All right.
Canada
Hey,
ruined
hey.
a good thing for Americans.
Hold on,
with
hold on.
that.
Well, let's pull it back. Let's pull it back.
Yeah.
We're at tags. Now, who wants to explain tags to Kinky?
Give me a sec. Tags.
Oh, wait, Vene's ears hurt from all of our.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, lad.
Sorry, Vene.
Tags, where are they?
Wait, did Venom get banished to the Shadow Realm again?
I think he did.
No,
Or he.
I think he jumped in there himself.
Yeah. Justice for Vene.
Hashtag.
Tags. Tags were basically... They weren't anything important. They're not a requirement, but they help flesh out your character a little bit more.
Yeah, for instance, announcer's tags for his character, who's an actual pilot and not one who's just going to crash and burn as soon as he gets into the cockpit, was Guild, Joker, Skilled, Vengeful, Bragging.
What?
I like to talk a lot of shit.
Bart's tags were Skilled, Insane, Charming, Petty, Bloodied.
I'm definitely gonna want the insane one, but is there like what do the tags do?
They do absolutely nothing. They just provide a snapshot of your character.
Oh.
For instance, the tags on the assassin character are Assassin, Demolition, Stealth, Spy, Chameleon, Saboteur. So it's more like what you do. Like if someone were to write your wanted poster, they would include these things.
Okay. Traitor, espionage.
Did you say traitor or traitor?
Traitor, as in like stab the guy in the back, so to speak.
Okay, so unfair fight.
Yeah. Saboteur, insane. Let's add arsonist to it as well, because there's always fire with explosions.
Alright. Arson. Well, that falls under saboteur. What else? Demolitions?
Yeah.
Do you want to put stealth or blade or anything like that?
Stealth.
Stealth.
And I guess silver-tongued as well, if that's an option.
Let's see, silver tongue. All right. Now we move on to attributes. Shall we do a one-for-one with the ones from this example? Well, what do you want to do?
I guess you can try to give me a rundown. If it doesn't overload my brain,
All right.
we can just do a custom one.
We've got a fairly simple set of it's strength, reflexes, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and edge. Edge is essentially luck. So let me check this real quick for where did we put that thing? We put it right here. All right. So everyone else, you have set. All right, you're going to have initially 1 point in everything. You have 7 to distribute. So.
Okay. Let me get the thing back. Huh. Well, I'm obviously gonna want intelligence, charisma. I'm not gonna need really any piloting skills. Or
Are you gonna be driving mech?
Yeah.
no.
You don't pull a me, man. Don't pull a me. Just
Well,
So
look,
you're
no,
not wanting to drive a mech.
Listen, not everyone is going to drive a mech all the time. That's why this is a TTRPG and not the actual tabletop game.
Well, there's another problem with that. Do you want to drive a car or drive a plane? Like, do you need to get away from somewhere? This is all tied into that too.
If I need to get out on a plane, that's what the gun in the back of the head's for.
Okay.
Shit!
That's a statement.
Yep.
That is. Did somebody clip
Dang.
that? That is dark.
Why should I do it when a hostage works just as well? And it guarantees I won't be followed.
That's the opposite of how that works.
Yeah. And this is coming from somebody who is who does war crimes.
Okay, someone says they just saw vent an electrical. Okay, there's the cursed pizza clip. Ven is in the chat right now, so
Yeah, Ben's just resting his ears.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's see. All right, so the way they have it set up on the example is they have reflexes getting 2 points, intelligence getting 1, willpower getting 1, and charisma getting 1. So if you want to go that route, that leaves you with 2 more points that you can distribute. So
Yeah, I'll start it with that, and let me see what this has. So I have 2 points I can put into it.
yeah, 2 extra points that you can put in because you're old.
Okay. So stealth is reflexes. So
Yes.
I'm gonna go. I think a +4 in charisma should be more than enough.
So you want to put
I'm gonna-
both? You want to put both points in charisma?
Let me see. Yeah.
All right, so you're a bit of a charmer then.
Well, the reflexes is plus. Well, I wanted to put it in reflex.
Wait, do you want?
The last 2 points, put 1 in reflex and then 1 in charisma.
Okay. So
that
that's
should get me a +6 on reflex for stealth, escape artist, and that, and it still should put me up at +5 for disguises and acting.
yeah.
Which means
Okay.
the only thing I'll probably be low on is strength checks.
All right,
Luckily, you got
so
me for those. Oh yeah.
okay, yeah, we can also gonna do the life modules as well. Okay, so what skills do you want to use? Do you want to get?
Okay, let me see the skills here.
Well, you have the basics. You have athletics, support weapons, escape artist, gunnery, melee combat, piloting, projectile weapons. Here, let's bring up the example again, and we can see what.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna want melee combat.
All right, melee combat.
Yeah, that's definitely
Oh.
gonna be something that this character is gonna want. Because if I'm not in the mech and I'm gonna be stealthy and up close, I'm definitely gonna need melee.
All
for
right.
close quarters.
Hey, do me a favor. For veteran, it's 16 skill points for distributing. Okay. Someone remember that for me, please.
16 skill
Okay.
points, got it.
All right. So you want melee, right?
Yeah, and I guess wait, see what the other ones are.
Combat. How many points do you want to put in that?
I'm trying to figure out what all skills there are first, so I can figure that out. So other than melee, what were the other options?
Well, in the example, they've got acting, athletics, demolitions, disguise, escape artist, small arms, stealth, tracking, zero-G operations, and psychology. But we could go through the main lists if you want to look.
Well, I do know of what is in there. I'm going to want the acting, demolition, disguise, escape artist, stealth, and tracking.
All right, so melee combat, acting, stealth.
And zero-G operations.
All right. All right, what was it again? Because I've got melee combat, acting, stealth, zero-G operations.
Disguise, demolition.
All right.
I'm also going to want communications and computers.
Communications and computers. All right, there are subcategories for communications. Do they have to be specific in the example, or are we just no, the only ones they did was for the psychology. All right, so that's 7 skills right there. Do you want to start distributing?
Let me see what other skills there are, 'cause I only saw that list you brought.
All right, do you want small arms? Because that's probably going to be important.
Yeah, like if I got the points, let's go small arms.
All right, let's see. Did you want athletics by any chance?
Yeah. I thought I said athletics.
Oh.
Okay, how many more points do I have?
Well, no, you can. It's not like 1 point per skill. You put as many points into each skill as you want.
Ah, okay.
Sort of like how me and Announcer did for our skills.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just go down here.
Yeah. For instance, they have 2 for escape artist, 2 for disguise, 3 for demolitions, and it adds to the corresponding attribute.
Matching what's on that sheet, how many points would I have left over for the
2 for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Well, some of these are additions made through the life module section, so...
Well, I do know that I don't want... I definitely don't want the knowledge on there.
Do you want to go through the life modules first and figure out what your bonuses from that would be?
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to go to childhood now.
Yeah. Because the 2 that I don't want that's on the main sheet is knowledge and escape artist.
All right. Let's go ahead and check out and see what. Let's see here. Where are we? There we are. Okay, so here we are with childhood. We have backwoods, blue collar, mercenary brat, farm, fugitives, nobility, slave, spacer family, street, war orphan, or white collar.
Okay, let's see here. I guess I'd want to go with fugitive to get me the +1 to disguise.
Okay.
Because I don't think the gorilla. Well, is like the gorilla, Norduel, and merchant part of the childhood as well, or is that a separate section?
The what?
Under the image, but I think that's a continuation of a different one.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
So higher education.
If you can scroll down a bit, the mole's blocking me.
Oh, sorry. We got technical college, trade school, universities, Solaris 7 internship, police academy, intelligence operative training.
Let's go with intelligence operative training.
Ooh,
Oh,
sounds good.
oh, okay, intelligence operative training. All right, so we've got that, and that leads to +1 to intimidation or tracking. You want tracking?
Yep. And then the real life choice will be Comstar service, and that'll be going towards communications.
Really, Comstar? Aren't you full of surprises?
Can't snitch if they can't send a signal.
He has a point.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so that gives you a couple of bonus points, but now we spend the 16. So what do you want to use where?
I want to focus on the stealth the stealth aspect to begin with.
All right, so how many do you want to use in stealth?
I have 16 left, and it'd be easier if I could see the numbers on what's where.
Well, right now you've only gotten 3 bonus numbers. You have 1 in disguise, 1 in communications, and 1 in tracking.
Okay. So, other than that, I'm definitely gonna want the... Okay, the numbers to the left, like +1 intelligence, that's what they've added to it, correct?
Yeah, essentially the rating plus the attribute equals the total bonus. So-
Okay. Of what I have here, I'd like to match the acting, athletic, demolition. Well, make demolitions a 2 instead of a 3. And instead of the escape, since I don't have escape artist or knowledge, make it +2 on communications and computers.
All right, so that was 2, 2, 2, and 2. So
Yes. So it would be.
that's
2 on
8 so
acting.
far.
Well,
How many in
2 on
acting? 2 in acting.
2 on acting, 2 on athletic, 2 in demolition, 2 in disguise. I don't think I have escape artist. 1 in melee
That's
combat.
10.
1 in small arms. 2 in stealth. 2 in tracking. 2 in computers, and 2 in communications.
Ooh, very well rounded for stealth.
How much was in stealth again?
Stealth should be 2 as well.
All right, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 16. All right, so we're not putting anything into 0G operations then?
No.
All right, so melee combat plus reflexes. All right, so
Because given my stats, it should already be a +3, so...
yeah, let's see, 4, 5. See, acting is charisma, so 2 plus BHA is equal to 5.
My wife just ran into the office showing me an anime, and the subtitles said, and I quote, "Oni-chan cucked me."
What
My
anime?
life.
What anime?
Thoughts?
Sorry. Oh no. Isla's son cucked me and took my Oni-chan.
What anime is this?
What anime is that?
Alia sometimes hides her feelings in Russian.
Oh, I love that anime!
What the fuck?
It's a good one, Laz. I can recommend it.
Oh, well.
Weebs were a mistake.
Weebs were never a mistake.
I don't want to hear it from you, anime profile picture.
Oh.
That is my model, thank you very much. That is my model. Thank you very little.
That is
We
harsh.
were definitely a mistake. The problem is we were converted to a biological weapon and now they can't control us.
Yeah.
See, intelligence
That weapon
is.
for good?
Do you use that weapon for good?
I'm
No.
here, aren't I?
I don't use that weapon for good. But I'm protected by the government.
What?
Military contractor.
Oh, you didn't know about that about Bart, did you?
Don't invade my country.
I make no promises.
Don't be ridiculous. That's not what
Oh,
Bart does. What he does is every time the U.S. enters another country, he gets kill assist stacks. So
Damn right. And paycheck bonuses. Cha-ching.
I'm in private armed security, so I can't say anything.
Oh,
Hey.
no, I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, you got
Uh,
one military contractor, one veteran, and not to mention a small. What was it you did? You said you were Cow?
Private armed security.
Private armed security. Oh, PMC. Cool. So you got a private armed security, a veteran of what branch was it last?
Army.
Ooh, an army vet.
Jarhead.
No.
No, jarheads are Marines. Or are they
okay.
munchers? Probably both. But you also got a military contractor who specializes in robotics. Fear us, announcer.
Okay, this is a very, very odd lineup.
Okay, let's see. All right, we're about to go into armor and personal weapons,
Yeah.
Kinky. So, let's see.
Okay, did you just say Jinkies because of what I posted or something else?
No, I said Kinky.
Oh, I thought you said Jinkies. Never mind.
This ain't
Okay,
Scooby
what's that
Doo.
do for you?
Zoinks, y'all.
Scooby Doo's in chat. Oh wait, no, he's in character sheet. Whoops. Posted in the wrong thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see. Personal weaponry, armor. Looks like this one has a infiltration suit. Do you want to go with that one?
Yep, gotta keep it light.
All right. What would you like for your weapons?
I'm definitely gonna want a knife and a small arms pistol and some explosives.
Oh, Stiff Knight just raided us. Hey.
Hey!
Hello.
All right. What do you? Good to see you, Sith. What have you been up to? We're we're making a character with Kinky and then we're going to be doing some Tex Talks Battletech reactions. So, okay, so weapons. Obviously, martial arts is among them.
Yes. So I'm gonna want a knife, a high-powered handgun, closest thing to a Desert Eagle I can get.
Heavy caliber pistol.
Yeah. And explosives.
Explosives.
Grenades, C4.
Yeah,
TNT.
alright. We're about to go into
Dynamite.
traits. So, this is where we do 2 positives, 2 negatives.
Oh, Sith Knight. You know,
Yeah,
the funny
wait.
thing is, if you look at the Jedi thing, it's all Jar Jar's fault. Because if you look through that movie, Jar Jar is the reason they find the one ship, the reason they wind up crashed in the desert, the reason.
Yeah, and he also gave Palpatine all of his power. We know.
And he's also the reason Anakin won the race, because he's the one that discovered the failed chip. If it wasn't for his little tongue incident that fried the chip, Anakin's pod probably would have crapped out in the middle of the race.
Right. All right. We need to go over these.
Back to Jar Jar.
All right, we gotta go over these traits real quick. So the way this works is you take one of each. So if you take two positive, you can take one positive and one negative, or two positive and two negatives.
Okay, let me see what the trait.
Darth Jar Jar, indeed. Let's see, we've got alternate ID, animal empathy, attractive, citizenship, combat sense, connections, equipped, G tolerance, good hearing, good reputation, good vision, pain resistance, poison resistance, prosthetic, rank, sixth sense, tech empathy, thick-skinned, toughness, and wealthy.
I thought it said traits was on page 28. Okay, page 72 is where I need to go to see them all.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Skill list, I want trait list. Okay, positive traits. Okay, so let's see what negative traits. Well, I'm definitely gonna want bad reputation, because criminal fits the thing.
All right. Clark has to go. So, all right. So you got a negative trait in bad reputation.
I gotta get going here too. You guys have fun making the character sheet. I have posted the Phoenix Hawk in the character sheet. I now know how combat works in this game. I am the biggest brain.
Okay. And
All right.
I'm also gonna take compulsion.
All right. So that's two negatives. So you're going to need to take two positives.
Yep, I'm reading them right now. Not the faction.
That's you.
Let's take G tolerance.
Okay. Positive. All right.
And let's take poison resistant.
All right. So it's G tolerance and poison resistance.
Yep.
And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
That's pretty much all it takes to build a character sheet in this game.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah, you're all set for when we start the campaign.
Sweet.
So are you ready to stick around a little while for this reaction vid?
Sure, I ain't doing anything.
All right, so we'll go ahead and do the Marauder real quick. This will get you a good idea as to how things in this universe work. So say hi to YouTube. Kinky, say hi to YouTube, damn it.
Hi, YouTube.
All right, so we just completed a character sheet for our upcoming online game, and Kinky's going to stick around, and we're going to review a video as part of the universe in this world we're going to be exhibiting called Tex Talks Battletech. So we're going to just review this quick video that he did about one of the mechs in this universe called the Marauder. It's educational, I'm sure. So if you're ready, you can go ahead and take a look. Are you set, Kinky?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right. So here we go. You have no choice. There's your former
I'm not
employee.
viewing the video.
Okay, hold on. Let me just fix this real quick. I'm going to go ahead and pump this to the Discord real quick. You should be able to see it now in the Discord. Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear it?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. Look at the pretty colors. Yeah, like I said, that's the funny thing. General Motors is still a thing in the 31st century.
Well, they did design a plane around a gun and a very good job at it.
Yeah, there is. I think you're thinking of General Electric, but yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that changes about war is the size of the explosion and who we drop it on.
Yeah, that's pretty apt. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. I like the whole disco vibe we've got going on with this. Tom Diddle.
Nice.
So for complete context, there's actually an entire lore about this these talks. Tex is actually supposed to be running it like a school for new mech warriors on this planet called Van Zant.
Scrumbles, no like Scorpion. Smash.
Let's smash.
That cannot be us. Those continents don't line up.
Itself out. Let's continue with our broadcast. Remember, I'm Mayor Barnabas Wilkerson, and you're listening.
And the best part about Rent a Nuke.
Next song is dedicated
Never have to return it.
is, well, yeah. Rent a Nuke? Yeah, it's right there on the sign, Shio. Gion. Sorry.
Rent a nuke. Don't worry about returning it. Just don't expect your deposit back.
Rental agreement terminates upon use of nuke. No refund on dysfunctional nukes. Oh, looks like someone used it.
Howdy there, folks. Please take your seats as we continue our lecture series as chosen by the student body last semester, or whenever we did that series of polls. If you even get the polls, that is, what with Comstar trying to throttle us.
You need to talk to your employers, Kinky.
The events and pivotal moments in history which shaped the Inner Sphere as we know it today. And along the way, dissected
you don't
some
know
of
if
the
they
okayest
employed me.
battle mechs ever put into
They could be the
production.
target for all you
We will
know.
now turn our attention toward one of the finest war machines mankind could ever hope for. Yes, this time around, we're diving deep on one of the Inner Sphere's most iconic mechs, the timeless classic of classics itself, the mighty Marauder.
Bunch of guys with bagpipes.
Please contain yourself.
Oh, they painted plaid on them.
Because this is above all a history lesson.
Plaid?
And naturally,
Really?
we'll need to cover a few things.
Well, yeah, why wouldn't they?
Before getting into the war machine itself.
If I saw
Needless
plaid
to say,
painted
the
mech,
course of this lecture will
I
provide
would
an
go
in-depth
out of my
background
way to
and
blow
history
it up.
primer on the Inner Sphere
just on
first,
principle.
specifically regarding the years leading into Marauder development. This will serve as the necessary foundational knowledge in understanding not only how the Marauder came to be about, but why. From the years after the Mackie to the lead up to the Marauder's actual production.
Yeah, you can
this
obviously
lecture
tell
will
what
provide an
Japanese
essential
anime
understanding
mech
of
this
why
was
this
built off of,
75
right? The
ton war
officer
machine in particular
pod
plays
from
such a
Macross.
central part in so much of our
Yeah.
shared history, and most importantly,
Well, some of these
why
mechs
it has
look
earned its
pretty more
place as
sophisticated
one
than
of the
others, so.
definitive heavy mechs of the Inner Sphere and beyond.
Hey, look,
Our
it's the one from
story
RoboCop.
begins with an exploration of the events
Oh.
which directly influenced development and production of the Marauder in order to give background to its meaning and story. Only once the background is set can we appreciate why the
Skynet
Marauder
would love this
is
universe.
so goddamn important.
Who would?
Skynet.
Oh, yeah.
War
Skynet,
is a
side-eye.
hell of a thing. So the saying goes. Fully industrialized warfare qualifies as a new kind of hell altogether. The madness of unlimited strategic warfare, backed by the full industrial output of the major houses of the Inner Sphere, was something completely new. On
You
the
don't usually
scale
see
of
those two cannon
suffering.
tanks
The
except in, like,
maddening excesses of the 25th
Command and Conquer.
26th century.
I just want a mech that
certainly
shoots
left their
fat
mark
boys
on
and
the Inner
craps out
Sphere.
enriched
That is to
uranium.
say, it had been an era of great upheaval and terrible conflict. That's what we in the history business tend to call the Age of War. And it certainly was that. It was a time of war, a time of chaos, of burning, of
Glass.
glassing planets, and
Yeah.
sorting disputes with nukes. It was a time where
You know,
orders
if
shifted
mankind ever
by the day,
colonized another
but the
planet
Casus
or
Belli
managed
was
to
as
have
simple
a
as
stable
perceived threat,
atmosphere in
diplomatic.
space, like a long-term space colony, how long do you think it would take before they start going at war with themselves, like the whole Earth Mars and Earth Spacer war in Gundam?
I don't know. Probably, I mean, we would have to break out a stopwatch, I'm pretty sure.
Insult. And war was the only viable way to sort things out. It was a time of such destruction that we still today aren't exactly clear on every detail, other than it was an age of war. Then, war was frequent, war was brutal, and even when later mitigated by the Ares Conventions, at the tail end of that era, it became even more.
All right. Just a quick heads up when they're referring to the Ares conventions. Entire planets were being turned into glass at such a bad rate that even these houses that were essentially going at each other like it was Game of Thrones sat back and said, "No, we're not going to do that again."
More acceptable is the standard means by which to solve.
Now, what they did was they basically banned strategic weapons so that everything had to be tactical. The idea was that it would allow planets to survive invasions and try to keep civilian casualties to a minimum.
If I'm about to lose a planet, it should be in my constitutional right to blow up that planet.
And that
It's
is
my
why,
planet.
and that is why you would have been hauled before a court.
Any and all inter-house disputes. Where war was once a contest of destruction between nations hell-bent on destroying what they couldn't take outright, it transitioned with new rules, thanks to the Ares Conventions, to become a
Make everybody
sport
sign a waiver when
overnight.
they move to the planet
more
that I
war
contain the right
crimes,
to
the
blow it up
accepted
whenever I
status
damn well
quo.
please.
No more were civilian casualties, just
Property values would
allowable
take a
collateral
real
damage
hit on that one.
calculations inflicted upon a planet in the mad dash of conquest. Instead, it would be a very different game of capture the flag, paid for in blood. But such was the era of the Ares Conventions. War, as previously stated, had changed. It was more of the same, by many means though, tempered by agreed-upon rules of engagement. In short, the Ares Conventions ensured that where worlds were once burned in the name of conquest, they would
I
now be
object
kept
to
mostly
that
whole
treaty.
when conquered, and then passed on to the victor.
Who's
in the
who?
next
Mostly.
contest of military might. Well, for the most part, that is. By my humble estimation, the age of war was the first and most powerful
What you call
crescendo
civilians
in the
are called
history of the
potential
Inner
enemy
Sphere.
combatants.
Humanity
I'm
climbed to the
just being
precipice
thorough.
of annihilation and then stepped back for a breather at the very brink. But the Inner Sphere is, and has always been, a place of barely balanced military superpowers trying to find that perfect opening strike, that perfect place to land a decisive blow. So instead of giving up war altogether, the Inner Sphere merely tempered it by agreeing to a few, if basic, humanitarian rules. Rules like accepting surrender and not indiscriminately nuking everything because it was in the way. Rules like wearing standardized uniforms and not carpet bombing stuff because it looked at you funny.
Kinky?
Rules that some ignored or selectively interpreted for
These
their
guys
own
are
gain.
sounding awfully
After all,
anti-American right
Capellans
now.
are Capellans.
I think we might have
Some
to
say the age
introduce
of war
them to
ends
some
with the
freedom
Ares
and
Conventions,
democracy.
and I think that's a load of crap. I think the age of war ends with the Maquis. In fact, I argue strongly that the next great chapter of Inner Sphere history assuredly begins with the rise and proliferation of the battle mech as the weapon of weapons, which largely replaced all of those massive warship fleets just waiting for the next reasonable escalation of force. The
Ow.
humble Maquis, which while not war ready and essentially a walking prototype pushed into rapid production by the greed of the military-industrial complex, was accordingly an imperfect solution to the military stagnation of the Inner Sphere. But it did serve as an eternal reminder that war could still change. The Maquis proved that war was not a static concept. Much to the surprise of military planners of the era, the Maquis demonstrated that war had the capacity to surprise even the most entrenched battlefield doctrine hardliners. And as the new face of war, it succeeded in changing everything. In that way, and that way alone, the Maquis was perfect. This new technology, singularly suited toward breaking the stalemate of limited-scale conflict as imposed by the Ares Conventions, set the ground for an era of rapid proliferation, in which each house tried and succeeded in replicating the Maquis blueprints, and then in time, unlocking the secrets of its design process. This
Hey, Kinky.
era of proliferation
Yes?
was a
Do you find this interesting, or are we kind of drifting off here?
Oh no, I find it interesting.
Okay.
contest of industrial firms and vast economic powers, vying for total supremacy.
I
on the
just don't know
terrestrial
that much about
battlefield,
battle mech, so there's not a
with
lot I can
warships
comment
now
on.
relegated
All right,
to
aside from,
strategic
you know,
defense considerations and fleets
War
in
crimes.
being for any
Yeah.
practical purpose. They were
Actually, we should
dead
probably start with something a little bit easier, like the catapult. That's shorter and has a little bit less esoteric stuff. So,
mediocre upkeep.
yeah, that one was over an hour and a half long. This one's only about 30 minutes. So,
Okay.
this one's a little bit more concise.
The artwork definitely shows the game's age.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll pick up one of these board games next time I go
Howdy,
to the
folks. Tex of
convention
the
here
Black
in
Pants
April.
Legion here, and here we are again on Tex Talks Battletech. Firstly, I've been getting a lot of flack by trash-talking the clans incessantly. So, I'll start with this. I'll be nice and say the following
Why?
clans were
Why would you be nice?
mostly okay. Mostly.
The design of
For
this
the
mech,
most part.
well, I like the amount of explosives on it.
There's
What did he write for Clan Wolverine?
Enjoy.
From a military aspect, that's not a very smart design to have a walker with just missiles on it. You need to have counterbalances, ways of neutralizing people that get in close.
Pretty much Heckler and
Cool.
Coke meets Crump in space. Man, Diamond. Oh, Lords of the Bling Award.
Yeah,
Genetically
because
engineered Snoo Award.
Yeah, because the Coyote one there, it has no close range weapons. They're all explosive. Somebody gets in
And
close to
there
that,
we
you can't
go.
deal with them without blowing yourself
Shit-talking
up.
mostly over for now, as I can already hear the keyboard warriors blazing a path of
And the
hate
Wolverine just
in
looks like the
comments
maintenance
below.
cost would be hell in a
So let's
handbasket.
move on to the
Oh, yeah,
meat of
obviously.
this episode, while they're busy losing their goddamn minds.
Keyboard Warriors.
This episode is about the catapult. which,
I can't
believe it or
say
not,
anything because I had
though
that
it's a niche
Microsoft
mech,
keyboard growing
I
up. It was one of my
really
favorite
like.
ones before I switched to Logitech.
Alright.
was chosen by the polls were discussing the catapult. You would have seen these polls if you had notifications turned on, or had them not disabled by
Oh, yeah, that's
YouTube.
That's
Because
important,
these
guys.
days,
Follow
sisters
the Black Pants Legion on
John Wayne
YouTube.
as Genghis Khan.
And anyone wondering what those keyboards
Yeah,
were, they're the white
that actually
version
happened.
of the
Also
Microsoft
watch
and
people start
Logitech
post-
MK850.
You ever seen this movie where they actually cast John Wayne as Genghis Khan?
Yes.
The funniest-
good old era when we had Monty Python and the Holy Grail and Kong Pao.
Yeah, Blazing Saddles too. Don't forget that classic.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you haven't seen this, John Wayne doesn't put on an accent or anything. He's literally talking as John Wayne, as
The Conqueror killed John Wayne because of the Downwinders nuclear test controversy.
Yeah.
But
we
We
can't
need to
play
go back
audio
to
here, but just imagine John Wayne taking.
that shit away for now.
The Falcon Hood. I've seen some
So,
shit,
yes,
man.
I listen to my fan base.
I'd love if they'd
Yes,
go back
I
to these
read the
style of
comments.
movies where it's like
Yes, I allow you guys
they
to steer this
intentionally
series.
made it a joke,
So this is partially
and they did it
your
in such a
fault.
way that
Enjoy
it
the
just
play.
made fun of everybody.
So back to
Yeah,
the
and it's your fault.
Bearing in mind, I don't want my editor to sue me for Battletech-induced psychosis.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm having a great time. This is just don't fucking touch me!
Oh, look,
keep
it's
this
Ben's
guy
future.
As focused as we can while hitting the important points. Yes, that means I may not be covering your super custom retrofit battlefield version.
Yes,
that
remember,
has
don't
60
drive your editor
MGs
to
for
insanity
killing squirrels.
until his replacement is
You'll
properly
be
trained.
okay. Probably.
Yeah,
Or
don't drive into insanity.
Again,
Rent an
I
Uber.
hear a sea of keyboards rising in protest.
Or at least an unpaid
Calm
intern.
thyselves, ye majestic nerd herd. We'll get through this, and we'll get through this together. For the purposes of the catapult, we start like most good stories, at the very beginning. The year is 2561, and the Terran hegemony still exists. That's pre-Star League for those of you not in the know.
There you go.
So the galaxy we will explore more fully in this series is still in its infancy. Star League won't exist for another 9 years.
It's not because it's historically accurate.
Terran-centric government and war.
Nemesis!
So the initial run.
Hey!
From 25
Nemesis Riverbane just raided us. Hey, hi!
to fulfill the fifth.
Yeah, I just had another interesting thought. If you had an unpaid intern doing the college credit,
Ravenbane, sorry. If you did the college credit, what?
As like a military intern, would they be considered a civilian or a member of the military? Because they're not getting paid for it, but it's still technically their job.
Possibly. Ravebane, I am sorry. I don't know why I swear these glasses worked. I swear to God. But I'm just gonna call you Nemesis because I'm now your enemy because you're gonna have a whoa. Hey now. All right.
Hey, don't feel bad. I read it as Raven, so
well, yeah, but I should know better. I'm just.
Worst comes to worst, just throw some shiny objects near them. I'm sure that'll distract them long enough.
That's not gonna help. That was on me. That was stupid. I'm sorry. So yeah. Well, you caught us in the middle of going through some of Tex Talks Battletech's videos since we're getting ready to start that TTRPG. So we're going through the creation of the catapult, which is a giant MLRS. So
contracts for the Terran hegemony, but
yeah. And I'm completely new to BattleTech, so he's
came up
educating me.
And renewal a few short years later.
Educating.
The hegemony said no. This
one man's trash is another man's stompy boy.
Catapult is fucking awesome. I need you to understand something, though. Something about military bureaucracy and government contracting. Governments don't always.
Oh, this is something that would have just been right up Bart's alley.
Procurement of weapons. You see, most government
Does that mech have boobs?
contracts are somewhat decided by committees, and governments don't always make.
Huh. Well, now that can't be unseen.
To the procurement of weapons.
Oh, slide time.
You see, most government defense contracts are somewhat decided by committees and corruption. For every system in development, there's a long road to consider. There's red tape. Bullshit. More bullshit. Red tape. Graft.
Why would I eat you? Are you tasty?
Graft. The military industrial
You was so big
complex.
on my screen when I said it.
Pants and briefcases. Graft,
and I guess it
and
depends
of
on the cut.
Graft.
And
like a graham cracker.
Hey Google, set timer 5 minutes.
Baked in the warm
all right,
embrace
5
of
minutes.
Corruption.
Starting now.
I'm of course referring to fictional accounts, because surely this does not take place in the real world.
Oh God, no. We wouldn't have a graft and payouts and
to assume that those in charge of these supremely expensive
Nah, if we had mech
programs
battles in real life, Japan would school us. They already got functioning Gundams.
Jobs after everything was greenlit.
yeah, weren't they supposed to have a duel with one of our robots?
There's the consideration.
Yes, and our robot couldn't take 5
which
feet
was
without
better
collapsing on
received
itself.
by those in the professional stompy death machine
Well, 5
business,
steps.
despite being nearly the very definition of underwhelming. Even though initially only produced for 3 fucking
They
years.
actually, Japan actually
The catapult
decommissioned
was
their Gundam,
widely
I
fielded
think,
by the
in
hegemony
2022.
and the Starleague Defense
Oh.
Forces after that in a fire support capacity.
It's
They did
still
the duel.
there.
What's fire
Oh, they
support,
did do
you
the duel?
ask?
Yeah.
Well, that's the
I thought-
military term
I thought
for
they
the guy who
ceased
stands
it
in
'cause
the
it always
back,
fell
kill
over.
stealing while the rest of you soak
Who knows?
starting fire.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
they
no.
know.
Oh, fine. I
Yeah,
guess
the
you want a
MK0
visual aid to
Gundam that
understand
they
it.
had
Ooh.
at display.
New challenger approaching.
I got you.
Yeah, they decommissioned it a few years ago, apparently.
Move.
Sweet dreams, Bane.
Good night, Bane. Selects nope.
Remember, if the Paralysis
Now
Demon
that
shows
you
up, just show him
understand
photos of a
more
naked
about
grandma,
what
he'll go
catapult
right
does,
away.
and about the Intersphere method of waging war badly, let's get back into our history.
Optimal range.
So when the Star League had itself a proper civil war, collapsing like a cardboard house in a hurricane, SLDF commander, all-around mostly decent person, Alexander Kerensky, decided to
yes.
the Intersphere to its own
Kerensky.
I wonder how the
taking with him
green
bulk of
ones
the military,
are
including
managing to
most
keep
of the
up with
catapults,
such little land.
which then left the lowly Capellans holding the lion's share of the remaining stockpiles.
Yeah, the Capella
Wallace
Confederation.
Incorporated ran a modest factory in Capellan space, cranking out a handful of new models and spare parts for them. A modest boon for the Capellan state, which ended during the First Secession War. I'd love to do a series on the Secession Wars as a whole, but let me have a moment to explain the following to you. In the First Secession War, many things outright disappeared from the inner sphere.
Oh, yikes.
Things like civility, social development, industrial competence, justice, long lifespans,
Yeah.
ethical considerations for your fellow man,
Yeesh.
reason, millions of people, housing, environments, planetary ecosystems.
No, that's 11.
responsible
It's
for
12.
actions, rule of law laws, the greatest
Hey, no.
None of
relationships in
these
every worship
belong in
existence,
an
hundreds
industrialized
of years of
factory.
industrial golden age, and lastly, the Hollis factory. From that point on, the catapult remained a relative rarity. For a time, anyways. You have to understand that during this time, war destroyed so much of the industrial base that invasions often hinged on who could secure steel and utilize the greatest number of production spares. It wasn't until hundreds of years later, in 3033, that the catapult began to emerge in significant numbers again, as the Draconis Combine decided to restart domestic mass production. By the time the clan came to strike at the Inner Sphere, they found centuries-old catapults to be still fielded, some examples having survived generations of pilots, bad ideas, and failed governments. Despite the abuse, neglect, and damage, they still work. Even out in the periphery, there were surviving examples of the original production run, kept running by God knows what space magic. But still defiantly
Okay, I'll
there
give
and
them this.
doing
The
their job.
logic behind the catapult makes sense. Long-range bombardment of the manufacturing
why would
facilities.
they
keep it
Checks
simple,
out.
stupid.
Things so obviously
Yeah.
ancient, antiquated, and simple? Well, because it fucking works, dum-dum. Let's get down to...
Okay, hold on real quick. I gotta switch back here. Hey, Google, end timer. Where is it? Oh, it's the other one. There we are.
why. Nothing, and I mean nothing, about the catapult is particularly complicated. It's a cockpit on legs that shoots missiles out of boxes. That's pretty much it.
Nuclear bee
Working in
attack
LRS.
bees. Okay.
And because those missile boxes are detachable, People tend to slap whatever fits on the
Oh,
shoulders.
okay.
That means the catapult is sometimes.
They're making a
also
Samurai
adapted on
Pizza
things
Cat
that
games?
shoot other
Oh.
things out of boxes or other attachments or whatever. It's also fairly moddable because the inner sphere has zero design standard when it comes to this sort of thing. Because in the
Hey,
inner
Google,
sphere, if you-
set timer 5 minutes.
You will probably
That'll be the
5
last
minutes.
one.
And
I'm
we're
at
starting
a
now.
The standard catapult is a 65-ton machine that's moderately maneuverable,
65
jump
tons.
jet capable, and carries 10 tons of armor. It also carries 2 LRM-15s and 4 medium lasers.
Oh,
Again,
What
things
is
You're
the
doubled up.
hydraulic
many of these war
system
machines were kept running through a total
made
dark age
on
of
that to
technology,
handle
as the
65
engines and
tons?
weapon systems required.
it's actually a synthetic muscle called Myanmar.
And here's the next question. How is the ground keeping up with that?
Space magic. Hey, Google, add 5 minutes to timer.
Got it. 5 minutes added to your 5-minute timer.
No great expertise to manufacture.
Wish I could
repair, or
argue with that
replace.
statement.
Before you say yeah, so what? I want you to think on something really quick.
Oh, yikes. Ow. Ow, ow, ow.
Several hundred years of
Hello.
maintenance by Billy Joe Bob, using nothing more complex than half a toolbox and a 4th grade education.
So far, I'm just
Yeah.
liking the fact that these
Catapult
designs,
is
the mechs, the
impressive.
functions,
Also,
it's
to be
all
fair, I have to
feasible
say this,
stuff. It's
being that everyone
things
like
that I
me
could
wanted to
see
keep
our
them
military
running, coupled with
actually
an ease of
doing.
modification the catapult
Yeah.
has
should they have the budget
variants. It has
and the time.
so many variants. It has so many variants that my editor would shoot rock salt into his eyes out of a shotgun if I made him list them all. So let's
Yikes.
just touch on the quote design philosophy
shotgun's not
unquote,
bored.
of catapult modification. Here goes. 1. If it fits, it works. 2. If it works, do it.
That shotgun
3.
wouldn't be able to
Fuck
hit
you, it's a
anything
catapult.
further than 20
4.
feet away
You're not my
with it
mom.
not
I
being
just do
bored.
what I want. Okay.
Well,
now let's agree
not
on
do any
those
real
principles
damage to
and
anything
say
over
there are
20 feet
variants
away.
of the catapult
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Well, I mean,
Or more sense than others.
optimal range for certain shotguns is 20 feet.
SLDF regiments having double heat sinks and ferrofibrous
Yeah, but if they're
armor
bored, it
is caged to
increases
ensure
the
Wow,
range
this
close.
that really messed me up.
When you hit it, makes sense.
What did?
The Royal Regiments having one
Drank
of the
down-
premium catapult
when I drank, it went down the wrong
they
pipe.
got the fancy armor
Ooh,
and the
that
non-shit
sucks.
heat sinks. There's also the C3 model,
I-
which puts aero.
I tried to hydrate and instead I dehydrated.
Because what's better than big missiles? Bigger fucking missiles, of
Just
course.
try to make yourself
And
vote.
that statement makes sense. And if it makes sense to you, guess what? You're a catapult pilot. Then there's what Curated did. Turn a missile boat into a PPC brawler and add more heat sinks, delete the jump jets, and whatever. I mean, these guys make great strategic choices. Oh, Curita. Never change. There's some really fascinating builds, though. Like the H2, which came out of the periphery. Turns out being cut off from everyone and with limited access to spares meant that you put whatever fits into the mech and just go with it.
Oh,
Like a
Ben's,
club
Ben's
scene
already put up
scrolling
memes.
Over groceries, the H2 has a bit of everything. ABC? Check.
Yeah, I'm-
Medium lasers? Check. 8 rocket launcher 20s. Sure, why not?
I might need to
Catapult velocity. If it fits
Oh.
those mounts, fucking do it. And
I might need to take some time to die real quick.
to why this thing is so damn useful. Name me a weapon system that worked for 500 years with mediocre upkeep and maintenance at best.
The slime has
and
been
still survives as a
contaminated.
beloved
Quick, call the
instrument
medic.
for over centuries after it was built. Name me a weapon system that has spawned invasions just to capture its spare parts.
Oh,
Name me a design philosophy that's so constant over the centuries that it's copied endlessly to the point that, well, Now that the intertube tough guys are distracted writing a thesis below, starting with beloved, well, actually, I can move on. Also, fuck you, Clanners.
Les,
I was
you do
nice
know it
earlier.
says
You
you're
want me
playing
to
Mass
take your trophy
Effect on
away? No,
Kick,
you
right?
don't, because it's nice and it makes you feel important, like your sense of honor.
Why would
and
it
questionable
say
dress.
that?
I normally don't make fun of how people dress, but I look like an extra from the Duluth Trading Company catalog. And, well, you guys look worse than that. Seriously. You'd think you'd fight people less if you felt better about yourselves, maybe. Just thinking out loud here. Okay, moving on. If 5.7 million space bucks.
Okay, so I have to manually change that. Okay.
Genius to see the value in one. As well, chances are the previous owner has either one, worked out all the problems long before now, or two, died in the process.
Oh, it's too late to change it now.
So you know
Oh, man.
what to do.
Oh, Kick
This
doesn't
is a
have
good
it where
way
you can
for
change
check
it midstream anymore.
No, it's we have less than 3 minutes, and it really doesn't matter.
As the inner sphere and periphery did.
Oh,
Dang, you're really dying.
yeah.
So, if you're interested in knowing more about this universe,
Yeah. Sorry I coughed over the entire thing, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and back off. He's just
I don't recognize that still. Oh fuck!
let's go ahead and I'm gonna
I don't recognize that one either.
your boy Pasta's on right now. I'm gonna go ahead and raid him and bounce out of here because honestly I ain't doing so good right now.
Yeah, that's why it was grayed out. We didn't do
Well,
that.
when I do that, I normally just try to use my lower diaphragm to send air back up.
Whoa. Suggestive.
Okay, there he is. Your boy Pasta. All right. We're going to send our guys his way. Yikes. And let's see here. So yeah, we made a character for our TTRPG and we watched a little bit of Tex Talks. And hopefully I could do a little bit of streaming tomorrow daytime. You'll be seeing me then while I set up night streams. And yeah, till next time, just remember, do what's good because it's good and do what's right because it's right. And remember, we are in this together.